Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy weekend. Hope you're having a great one. It looks like the market is upticking a little bit on this Saturday, which is nice to see. We're going to be discussing altcoins, obviously, in this video, including Ocean Protocol, including Bondly, which is partnering with Polygon. We'll take a look at Plasm Network, Litentry as well, Binance. We'll take a look at some more macro level news following the lead of Tesla. You have General Motors, which is purportedly considering a play in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, although that's not confirmed. However, it is something that's circulating through the rumor mill right now. And we're also looking at a new project with some sponsored content at the end of this video. They're called Polka Ventures. As you can see, projects are kind of flat/up a little bit looking at the market today. Want to point out a couple of winners in particular. Filecoin, now number 15, up 20.8% in these last 24 hours. Coins at up over $125, and VeChain really knocking on the door of 10 cents, up 10.6% in these last 24 hours. Again, when things have kind of been either down or marginally up. So VET, I think it's destined to hit 10 cents, if not later today, certainly in the very, very near future. Guys, if you like this kind of content, Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and altcoins, of course, be sure to like and subscribe to Altcoin Buzz. Okay, let's kick things off with a little bit of NFT news. If you guys haven't checked out yesterday's video featuring Anna Dreambrush, which is my favorite new NFT artist. And when I say favorite, it's not like, all right, well, she's a little bit marginally ahead of my second favorite. No, I don't like NFTs for the most part. I think they're pretentious. I think they're silly. I think they're vehicles of money laundering. And I don't think they exemplify great art. Not in all cases, but in a lot of cases. Like, I don't get the idea of a few hundred pixels selling as a JPEG for millions and millions of dollars. Anna Dreambrush is a little bit different, a lot different actually. She creates some of the best artwork I've ever seen. It's crypto themed, and she's converting a lot of her work into NFT. So check out that video if you've not already. But on that theme of NFTs, non-fungible tokens, we're here on Cointelegraph.com. Superchief opens first ever gallery dedicated to NFT art in New York City. This is kind of following on the heels of that news that we touched on yesterday, the Russian Hermitage Museum, which I mentioned that it's not a household name. I think I was wrong in that regard because some people called me out in the comments. I've never heard of the Russian Hermitage Museum. I've been to the Metropolitan Museum in New York. It's my favorite. I've been there a dozen times, but I'm not the biggest art aficionado, so I didn't know about the Russian Hermitage. My bad. Apparently, it's the second biggest art gallery in the world. But that aside here, more and more galleries opening up and opening their doors, more importantly, to NFT and digital art. So located in Union Square, the location will display NFTs, non-fungible tokens, on auction on high-res screens. Very cool. You can check that out here on Cointelegraph.com. Ocean Protocol here is in the news. Ocean is working with OraiChain to expand their offerings on Ocean Market with their artificial intelligence AI-generated data and bring compute to data to their AI marketplace. Get all the details on their blog, and you can read about that here on blog.oceanprotocol.com. They've partnered with OraiChain, again, to leverage their AI ecosystem. Bondly Finance is in the news. At Bondly Finance on Twitter, we're excited to share that we are integrating with 0x Polygon. Ticker is MATIC. The project is Polygon, but formerly known as MATIC. Bondly will be using Polygon to enable fast and environment-friendly NFT minting, swapping, and selling, making digital collectibles accessible to non-crypto native users. Learn more on that here, bondlyfinance.medium.com. Plasm Network is in the news. Plasm Network is a dApps hub and plans to support various dApps, including non-fungible token dApps, decentralized applications. And together with NFT YLab, we're using NFT as a ticket to access a specific group. So Plasm Network partners with NFT YLabs. It really seems like everywhere you look, there's some news that is either completely dominated by or at least tinged with NFT content. I don't know if that's just me, but let me know about that in the comments below. Again, this is kind of a little bit in support of my argument that we're in this NFT bubble right now. And just as we had ICOs in 2017, I would say the NFTs are similar. They're parallel to that bubble market that we saw back in the day. It's not to say that NFTs don't have a future, I think they absolutely have a future, and there's a lot of great use cases out there. But it's overheating a little bit for my liking right now. Nevertheless, partnerships are very abundant right now. You can read more about this here on medium.com. As I mentioned, Litentry is in the news. They're proud to announce their partnership with Bondly Finance on their upcoming crypto identity social network product that they've been expecting a lot. Great use case building on top of the Litentry technology stack. Check this out for more. Pointing to the link, Litentry teams with Bondly to link Twitter accounts to Ethereum wallet. Binance is in the news here. In fact, they're on Spotify. So Binance has put together 3 playlists designed to help your trading focus. Number 1, all-time high. Number 2, crypto never sleeps. And number 3, feeling bullish. So if that's something that you're interested, checking out Binance on Spotify, use the link here in the tweet. Very cool. Oddz Finance here in the news. We're delighted to announce our partnership with the Maha DAO, a community-oriented autonomous organization. This partnership will simplify futures and options trading for Maha and ARTH users. Dive into more details here. Oddz protocol partners with Maha DAO to simplify options trading for Maha and ARTH users to make DeFi, decentralized finance, accessible. Don't forget Elon Musk's warning, DeFi at your own peril. Orion protocol here is in the news. Mettalex becomes a broker on the Orion network. Mettalex will enable cross-chain trading of decentralized commodity derivatives plus exotics on Orion terminal, including unique markets such as BTC TSLA, Aave Comp, and Bitcoin XAU, and more. More information is available on blog.orionprotocol.com. So Mettalex becomes a broker on the Orion network, enabling cross-chain trading of decentralized commodity derivatives and exotics on Orion terminal. Okay, and here's that General Motors news right now. And this is very much something that we're just kind of hearing through the grapevine, not confirmed. So still speculation at the time of this recording, but General Motors purportedly, allegedly, is considering Bitcoin as an acceptable form of payment for its vehicles. So this is based on reporting by Reuters here. Tesla can now be bought in Bitcoin. That's according to Elon Musk. We know this. We've been covering it pretty extensively, actually, but this from earlier in the week. So Elon Musk, makes for news really that can either lift or sink the tides of Bitcoin. And when this news came out, it was certainly a boon for the space. But now, according to General Motors, they're saying purportedly that they could evaluate whether Bitcoin could be an acceptable payment for its vehicles. Again, there's not really a whole lot more information at the moment to substantiate anything, but if this is, possibly happening, or this is being discussed behind the scenes, then who knows? Maybe we could hear a bigger announcement in the next few days or the next few weeks. I'm hoping that would be very good for the space. Absolutely. Again, it's all about early adopters, those that kind of cement, that substantiate the trend, and the major players, those that follow, those that add credibility and validate the moves of, an Elon Musk, for example. So General Motors, that would be huge. And then after that, all the dominoes fall, right? You'd have Ford, you'd have Toyota, you'd have a lot of the Japanese auto manufacturers, presumably. So very cool indeed. Let's keep our eyes peeled on this. Speaking of Bitcoin, this is an interview that's making the rounds right now. If you're at all flustered by the volatility, take it from Michael Saylor here. Now, this is not necessarily everybody's playbook because, as Michael Saylor points out, look, there are different people in this space. Some people are day traders with very micro-timed kind of ambitions. Some people are swing traders. They fall somewhere in the middle. And some people are just holders. Some people are long-term holders. They could care less whether the price goes up or down. Michael Saylor is in that last camp here. And when asked if he would consider selling off either all or even a portion of the Bitcoin that he's accumulated when he feels that the market would presumably someday reach a top, he said, look, it's not a question of capitalizing on local highs. It's a question of accumulating as much as possible and investing in an asset that is, quote, going up forever. So really like a very strong response there. And it's clear, talking about those groups that I mentioned earlier, the day traders, the swing traders, the hodlers, it's very clear that Michael Saylor's in that last group here. Of course, the CEO of Microstrategy. If you've not checked out this interview with Laura Shin, I'd recommend it. It's a good one. In the last part of today's video, we're taking a look at Polka Ventures. And in fact, their pre-sale is just about to start in about a day. So just under 24 hours from the time of this recording. The sale is going to take place on the Bounce platform. In order to participate, there are going to be some details that are provided. That's going to be posted on the 28th of March, so tomorrow. You can follow either the Telegram group or the Twitter handle. We'll make sure that those are both highlighted towards the end of this coverage here. But let's talk about Polka Ventures from a broader perspective. What is Polka Ventures to begin with? They're a decentralized alternative investment fund. They invest in DeFi, crypto, and blockchain projects that create value and solve issues making blockchain better. Polka Ventures provides both seed and early stage funding. They're both incorporated as a company and are based physically out of the Hong Kong area. So Polka Ventures is investing at the first stages of startups. They provide seed and early stage funding. And again, they only invest in projects that will shortly list a token on a DEX, on a decentralized exchange. Their community plays a very important role. So any member can submit a startup project that was identified matching their investment criteria. And then after a pre-screening of the advisors, they're going to submit their projects for voting. And with a governance token, their community will vote on which projects and tokens to invest in. So a little bit now about how the governance token works. Polka Ventures decided to go for a stake-based governance token. All token holders who have sufficient funds are enabled to vote. And they believe that this is the most suitable solution for token holders. They're going to implement a Sybil platform solution for the governance voting process. So please note that the management of Polka Ventures does reserve the right to make up to 20% of its investments directly without governance token votes. This is necessary because some investments are time sensitive, of course, and others need a high level of reactivity that can only be assured by fund management. Who has the right to vote? So with a stake-based governance, those with skin in the game have the ability to vote. That means every POLVEN token holder staking. That's POLVEN. So how does the project invest? Polka Ventures invests through private sales shortly before the listing of the project's token. This investment will be operated mostly with their own liquid token called POLVEN. Again, POLVEN. And secondly, they're going to be investing during pre-sales in Ethereum on different launch pads like Polkastarter or Bounce platform. More on that in a second. They invest tickets of up to 500,000 USD. And in particular, the sectors of DeFi, finance, infrastructure, network, and NFTs, non-fungible tokens, are their investment areas of focus. So Polka Ventures' target fund size is going to start at $3 million for the first pool, then 5 to 10 million USD for the second, and about 20 million USD for the last pool to be launched in 2022. That is, of course, subject to previous market performances. The POLVEN token and IDO, that's Initial Decentralized Exchange Offering. So their token is an ERC20 token that will be listed through an IDO on Uniswap, and the token sale will be organized on Bounce platform and eventually on Polkastarter as well. On the subject of staking or yield farming, yes, token holders can do both. So Polka Ventures offer two staking models, either a fixed duration with an attractive interest rate of over 16%, or the user can set his or her own duration of staking. So once again, the pre-sale of the POLVEN token, that's POLVEN, is going to take place on Sunday. That's the 28th of March. That's tomorrow at the time of this recording. And once again, the sale is going to take place on the Bounce platform. In order to participate in the sale, you need to follow the link that will be posted on the 28th of March at 1500 UTC. That's being posted in their official Telegram group, which I have on display here. You can also follow them on Twitter. The Twitter handle is @PolkaVentures. The information will also be posted there. And at that point, you can connect your MetaMask wallet to Bounce to make the fixed swap. More thorough instructions, again, will be posted tomorrow, the 28th of March. So guys, do check out the website. It is polka.ventures for more information. Again, this kind of governance-driven, bottom-up, community-led investment venture cap division of blockchain and cryptocurrency is something that's very cool. I think it's going to allow a lot of the best projects, a lot of the cream to rise to the top. We'll link to all of this in the description below. Check it out. All right, and that is it for today, everybody. Hey, do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels. Keep checking back into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell to receive notifications if you enjoyed today's video. Best of luck, guys. If you choose to invest on this Saturday, keep checking out Pratik's price predictions, by the way. We've had a few recently, including a couple that I haven't been able to convert into video form yet. So Firo, Polkadot, and now most recently Kusama. Check that out. You can get a sense of where we think the price is going to go. We're still very much in a bull market, so the price is going to go up, in our opinion, although it's not financial advice or investment advice, of course. Guys, stay safe, and as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.